Divorce. In one of the years survive. It is like what you are getting here. Click on the color. Doesn't cost anything and this way you will know when I'm on. Simulate radio. Now saying, ah, it's still love. You have used the word to rapid. Oh, no, my channel. Oh, okay. Keep going.
Oh,
Remember, please try if you don't want to be active in chat feed like this. Just so as you are subscribed to will get credit for your views. Simulate radio is now playing One Direction. Best song ever.
And we're live. Oh. Did I pick him up? No. Yeah, we're back on the farm and getting hooked into Anno 1800. Got a cold plowing fuels to do. Let's hit 45 first. Not used to the inside the cab. It's been a while since I've done in-cab view. But right now I'd rather have that and then the outside rain noise. It's the one in front of us, so that's nice and simple. I do have access to this land. Still thinking it's one. Big field. I didn't put it down yet. Apparently I did. Let's get inside. It's noisy out in the rain right now. Give me your love. We only need to do this section. It's because I merged the two fields together last time. Got ads in 3 minutes. They're not pre-row ads, but they're ads either way. But yeah, I've been getting it heavily into Anno 1800. And the guys on Discord have really not been helping me get back onto the farming side of things. Hello. Oh. Yeah, it's down. Come on, rain, stop already so I can do an outside view. Wow, I didn't know the wipers worked that way. Like they're actually built into the side of the door, look. Just that side doesn't have one. So, correct me, it's not a door. It's only one side in, one side out. Give me your love, baby. But yeah, I've been trying to work. Shit, I forgot about that part, chat. Baby. I hate this fucking aqueduct system. But, you know. I understand why it's there. Doesn't mean I like it. Luckily this one big. Shield. I know it's clipping some of the other one, but I do not care. I just need the money. Well, so far we're almost halfway to the goal of getting the K-barn down. Baby. But yeah, as I was saying, Anno is kicking my ass sleep pattern wise because my brain's going into overdrive thinking about solutions and all the ratios. It's like Satisfactory. It's a freaking amazing game. That is for sure. I don't go much on the ticket system in that, you know, it's a one-time use item. So I think I might mod it so they're free. Just like pay the cost of doing the rest of it and then use them for free. I hate that the mirrors go off. And there's no inside light. I'm guessing that'll come on when it's dark, chat. Spin me right round, baby, right round. Come on, rain, stop already. Like, holy crap. It is coming down in buckets. Oh, excuse me. Take me, baby. Yeah, we're back on the farm trying to save up money for the cow shed. Well, We'll probably be done with the other field by the time this fucking rain stops. We got grass growing on mine. But it's not done yet. I want to turn that into hay. But it's going to be loose. Come on, behave. Why? It's like sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. It's freaking weird, chat.
We're not.
Weird indeed. I need to tweak with the curves a little. So this. Takes me around. Probably. I need to adjust you a little. It's hard to see the curve. Give me a sec. Give me the mouse pointer. Yeah. That's better. Let's just feel done. On to the wonderful field 36. I see the car in my rearview mirror. So we're taking... Gonna have to go... between the fields. Looking at this, 33 and switch between 33 and 37 and go up, or 38. They don't give me a clear path. And yeah, it's keyboard and mouse at the moment. I haven't been using the steering wheel for a little bit, just been playing Anno 1800, so I'm gonna try to go up 38. If I remember right, 36 had some rocks on the top edge. They could have made it wider to get tractors up between the fucking fields, couldn't they? Is it stopped yet? Yeah. It's quieter. I don't really like in-cab view much. It's set me up already. Nice. Yeah, I prefer out of view because I can see what I'm doing more. But I have the head tracking set up. So if people redeem the in-cab view, I can actually see what I'm doing. Or at least, like, as far as you can see when you're driving one of these things. My lock-on didn't work. Use an in-game GPS. There is times I will use enhanced vehicle control, or if I'm doing an AI field, I'll set up Courseplay for that. Excuse me, chat. Oh. Yeah, I'm tending to use Courseplay for AI workers and auto drive if I want to do if I'm doing the combine or the forestry wagon stuff myself, I can get the AI to unload me at least, you know. Yeah, Anno's been kicking my ass these last couple of weeks, like 1800. I didn't think I would get into it, but boy was I wrong. You know, it's like when I played Satisfactory, that game sucked me in for many hours. But it's a problem when they really did too early access, in my opinion. I mean, 5 years of early access? Don't get me wrong, I love the game. But it tended to suck your enthusiasm out when it got released. Yeah, we're back on the farm after a couple of days break playing Anno 1800. Come on, move. Trying to get up to that $1 million mark so I can buy my cow shit. So at the moment, yes, we are doing contracts. My grass field is not ready yet. We're we're in October, so what? Oh, get off. I'm trying to work out the month. We sleep tonight. We should be able to sell my canola crop tomorrow, so not November. And then December I can sell the wheat crop. So I'm trying to earn some money with the crops. I don't think it'd be much. The silage I do not want to sell because that took a while to freaking build up in the first place. And this has not locked me on again. I hate that. It's like sometimes it just will not lock on in the in-game GPS. Waiting to see for Cookie and Keen to come back. They'll be muted. Because they'll be playing Anno 1800 probably tonight. And I'll be streaming farming. I don't like switching games. Yeah. Yep. Yep, because later. So one of my guys going off. Nothing much else to do. Well, build planes. That's what he does. He flies RC planes. But he, you know, he builds them himself, so he'll 3D print the parts and then put in all the electronics himself. I used to do the scale model building, like the 1/35 and up, so ideally bigger. I just don't have the space right now or the money to get back into it because boy, that's an expensive hobby. You're looking at the airbrush I had originally was 200 quid plus. But yeah, I just don't have the space to get back into the model building. Gotta sort the shed roof out next year, so that's dry. And then, well, later down the road maybe, but yeah, I doubt it. I'm more into my computer gaming right now because it's easy access. Once I got like, you know, a house to myself, or a spare, you know, a big spare room to put the computer in and the modeling into one room, and then definitely. And then I'll be back at it in a heartbeat. Because I can 3D print draw dividers and stuff to set it all up again. But I miss it. But yeah, my biggest passion is gaming right now. That and putting up videos on YouTube. Obviously at games, but yeah. I gotta carry on my this week. I need to work on The Last of Us Part 2 video. I've got the gameplay footage, but I've got to edit it. I was hoping somebody would come up with some better looking suppressors, and then the bottled suppressor. Make them durable like we get with the it's not the MP5, but the I don't know what version they used. I thought it was the MP5 SD in The Last of Us Part 2, but it is not. And I was so hoping, chat, with the series they didn't kill Joe off this soon. And sorry for any spoilers, but you need to watch episode 2 if you're into the Last of Us TV series. It so sucks. This line. Gotta remember to collect my funds from the other. I want to go backwards. My funds from the other contract. Let's do that while I'm here. I thought that was going to crash on me then, chat. Any other playing contracts? No. So that means we're going to sleep after this one. And then we will unload our canola tomorrow. So November, 1st of November, we'll sell that stuff off. See how much we make. I don't think it'll be a lot because I'm on hard economy mode. So it's not going to be a great amount. Yeah. Spiders big enough to eat snakes in Australia. Well, I mean, look at the... What was the spider name? Is it Egyptian? The camelback spider? That's not exactly small. But, some people are scared, some are not. The last time I came across a big ass spider, somebody forgot to put it in its little terrarium in a hotel I was cleaning. Come in to clean the room, pull the cover off the bed, and there's a fucking tarantula staring me in the face. It's like, okay, this room's being left. Literally put the quilt back on, like, threw the quilt back over and just cleaned up the rest of the room. What? How the hell are you missing a line? There's something funky going on with in-game GPS right now. And I do not know what is we are finishing the contract properly. Because we've got to drive all the way back to the farm as well. Let's grab you. But yeah, if I look at the prices right now, canola is only $6.50. Next month it's like $7.26. And I do have these price checking. It's really not a lot on hard economy. It sucks. It's like 100k for 800, almost 800 liters of freaking silage. Like, what the hell? Wheat is not much. Even the sheer amount of straw I got, look, it's only worth freaking 34k. But you're going to be farmer's market tomorrow. Which, you know, in-game is tomorrow. Real life it's today. There's no way of crossing there. We'll head down, drop these off, pick up the trailer, and we'll get ready to offload all the canola. And the farmer's market is down near field 816. I was trying to figure out where it was, or remember where it was, I should say. But yeah, field 16, we have the farmer's market and one of the other sell points. Yeah, boy, earning this money, we're not going to get much for it. The most money really will be like passive income from the cows, I think, like the cow milk. I think that's where we're going to make our money on the hard economy, to be fair. We're doing a lot of contracts, but I want to be able to just sit back, take care of the animals, do my field work. You know, mainly do our fields. I'm gonna have to probably buy some of the productions at some stage and make money from that. So like if there's not a dairy, so to speak, but what am I thinking of? Like selling milk to the supermarket or something. We're probably going to have a bakery, which I'm hoping it doesn't require sugar. So if it does, we'll probably end up doing sugar beets. That's my tether for the hay. Let's drop you off. There's my trailer. Gonna park it up underneath, ready to go. Yeah, it needs it's lost a lot of paint on the inside. Let me say it that way. Really? Only 62,000 liters? That's why it's cheap. We're looking at a couple of trips. That's for sure. Okay, let's sleep and then go sell. I'm waiting for precision farming. Christ, I can't speak tonight. Because that will cut down, it will cut down on materials, like the amount of seeds, fertilizer, lime. Wow. Thick fuck for 7 hours. Can we get away with sleeping another day, chat? Because screw am I driving in this. Come on. Give me some sun. Yeah, we made her. Come on. That'll do us. Time to sell. This is a flash sale, so all my canola is going. Gonna have to buy a lime, well, a lime spread. I got one. That'll work. But I need to buy lime. I was hoping I could find a production that I can put a lime maker down somewhere. Because the stones from the fields would, you know, would make up the lime. Cross that into lime for me. So it's not so much a passive income, but it's self-sustaining. What I'm trying to make my farms from now on is, you know, self-sustainment. And so the fertilizer will come from the cows, same as the liquid manure. The lime, ideally, I need to do that. I want the one with the grate this side. Not sure how viable seed production is for a farm in the States. Yeah, we don't make a lot from this. It is windy out. Let's go grab another load. I think we've probably got 3 trips for this. We'll have to just see. But yeah, this is all grass to turn into hay. It's going to be ideally loose. I was going to bale it, but the problem I find is it's going to be the unloading the bales. The barn I'm looking at requires 500,000 liters of hay and straw, or you know, hay silage. So 1 million liters of silage and 500 of the other two, which is what, grass and hay. Can never quite remember. It's a TMR mix, obviously. I know you got silage, you got hay, and I think it's straw. But I cannot remember, but yeah, that silo there is holding 800 litres of silage. But yeah, I need to get a lime station here. And I don't think there is one in-game yet. What's a dairies? Yeah, it's not stones. Try to find a limestone maker, chat. Sugar mill. That's just selling points. Yeah, it's gonna have to be an external mod. No, obviously not. Parents. Yeah. It's like 1.5 load, 2.5 loads. And then next month it's the wheat. Which I think we're sitting at a lot more. No, not really. But I'll need to get a bigger vehicle. At the moment this is small yields, so it's not too bad, but I would like one that would hold more. Like at least 50,000 litres. But I think that's going to be trucking tractor unit or trucking trailer unit. It's not going to be, you know, tractor and trailer. Yeah, I hate my mom. Huh? But yeah, we'll be back on the farm again tomorrow as well, which is Wednesday. And then we need to get back into the routine, so Thursday, and probably Thursday we'll be doing some trucking maybe, or Friday. I might start splitting my days up a little and stream a bit of Anno tomorrow. And then, you know, Thursday do some farming. Friday some trucking. Saturday, probably gonna be back on Assassin's Creed Shadows that I've dropped off at the moment. I want to finish the game at least once, you know. And I'm the closest with the Twitch playthrough than I am the you know, YouTube videos. 16k for a load. Yeah. Gone. Yep. What? Yeah. Wow. Yep. Yeah. Wow. Yep. Yeah. So you're telling me a 15mm copper tube fit in the 16mm fitting? Oh. Yep. So it's to 16 that you brought this time, yeah? Yeah, okay. Yep. Yes. Over here we can buy 3 meters in 16 mil length. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, and the cost. Oh. Yep. But yeah, that was one of my issues until I found like a proper plumbing company that sold it in 3 meters. Why? Yeah, I mean that's probably the same over here, aircon and basically like a vent for the boilers. That's it. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Like holy crap. Yeah, pretty much. There's no supply for it, or demand for it, I should say. Yep. That sucks. But yeah, I mean, that was my issue is like, you could probably get away with some sections being a foot, 12 inch, like from the CPU to the GPU, maybe. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so, yep. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yes. Talking about water cooling, the computer chat, we're trying to, both of us, me and Cookie, trying to do it with copper. Yeah. Yep, like the standard stuff. Nope. Yeah, it's not a reamer, it's like an expander or something, yeah. Yep, just that little bit. Yep. Yeah, like the cheapest fucking copper piping out there. Let's grab you. Grab you. Oopa. Yep. Let's do the mowing contract first because we're already set up. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's the weird thing. Yeah, is it going to be that expensive to ship to you, or is it dearer to get it us shipped, from you to ship to us? Because for me, those 3 meters is about 40, 50 euros, give or take. Yeah. No. I think they'll probably use a courier as my guess. I've had that with... I've had that. Yeah, locally I've had 3 or 4 meter stuff delivered for like plastic conduit from a company, so... Over here they will, it's just not Royal Mail, they just use a courier. Like, DHL or DPD. Yep. Yep. Mm. My front one is not down, is it? I hate that. I want an indicator somewhere on the screen that tells me whether my my equipment is down or not. Like, I know the top left, but that's fucking tiny. But yeah, that's probably the same company I was looking at for the 16 meter stuff. It's just, you would have to bend it. There's no way you can get that much fittings for it. Yeah. Hmm. Yep. Yep. Wow. Yeah. It's because they can ship the smaller stuff easy, I guess. But yeah, we've been looking at water cooling our computers. We get back here with copper. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, they're not cheap. I do not want to think about the amount of money I got in one of my little tool storage units of water fittings. Yeah, because I mean, I've got the connectors, like I said, the corners. I've got a shitload of hardline tube fittings, bayonet fittings. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Over here, 12 millimeters is almost as bad to get as 16 millimeters when I've looked it up. It's like, the pipe is not too bad, but then if you want the fittings, yeah, most of what I can see is compression stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just like some countries tend to use 12 millimeter more than we do over here. Ours. Yep. Yeah, most of ours is all 15mm for toilets and sinks, so. Yep. That's probably why, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. But yeah, most of our stuff is like basic 15mm for toilets, sinks, kitchens, you know. It's like we rarely use anything smaller. Yep. Yeah. That's nuts. Probably. Yeah. Which means they got no idea. Yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah, it's just, I don't know what it is with copper. Like, the difficulties of getting it to match up, with the sizes. Yep. Yep. Oh, the silicon, thing, yeah. Yeah, it basically causes, what do you call it on it? Like, where it bows and lips, or it can, go flat on the corners. Oh, a pipe bender and that's it, yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Dunno. But yeah, it is a pain in the ass. Yep. 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 Mm. Yep. Mm. Yeah, yep. Not mixed meadow is not great. Not in water cooling. Yep. Oh. Yeah. That's a no-go. Yeah. Yep. Just doing the headlands chat. It's 2 headlands here. But yeah, I do find that like it's stupid on the restrictions of sizes we can get hold of. I mean, Christ, there's even bigger stuff, and then obviously the 22 mil is like 28 and stuff like that goes up, and it's like, yeah, we don't see that much over here. I mean, yeah, no, but you know what I mean? It's like, you want bigger, you can pretty much get it. But getting something like a little bit in between the sizes, no. Yeah. 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 Yep. Yeah. Yep. Easy peasy, yeah. But yeah, I mean, getting 12 for me is not too bad a price. Yep. But yeah, I would have to either do it connector fitting, like I said, order the part from AliExpress for the elbows and stuff, or buy a pipe bender and hope it'll bend 12 millimeter. Yeah. 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 Yep. But yeah, I mean, that's another, what, 70 quid expense for a pipe bender over here at least. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yep. Oh, yeah. They're not cheap. That's for sure, chat. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it cuts out the middleman in a sense, so they're not paying a lot of extra tax. Yeah. Yeah, they class them as microtube benders for 12 mil, but that looks... Yep. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That's like 12 millimeter diameter. Don't you love it when they show you a video about the tool, but not them using it properly?
Simulate radio.
That's 15. Access denied. Well, yeah, that might have to be... That's 6, 12, 10. 6, 8, 9. Opa, yeah, they get expensive, right? Like, I'm on everything, and like the dearest I see is 120. I scroll down to the bottom, 2.8k for electric hydraulic. Like, whoof. Yeah. But no, I just looked on one of my sites that I normally buy my tools from, and it's like, holy fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Boy, oh boy, nothing's cheap. Why do we have to have odd sizes, chat? You know? But yeah, it might have to be the, like I said, the microtube bender if it's 12 mil. Yeah, I can get the pipe, that's not an issue for 12 mil. It was just, couldn't get the fucking connectors. Ooh. Yeah, because for me, I think 12 mil... No, I gotta look it up again. I think it was the same company that sold the 16 mil. I think it was like 9 euros, 10 euros for 3 meters. Nope. 13 euros, so a little bit more than what I thought. But yeah, that's 3 meters, and I can get that in 2 meter lengths or 3 meter lengths. If I get, that's what it was. If I go 2, it's like half the price almost. But yeah, when you look at the 16 mil, that's like 3 times the price of the fucking 12 mil. At 3 meters. But yeah, that might have to be the case. Oh, I hate it because of fucking, like here I wanted a bit bigger tubing, but we don't have standard fittings in water cooling for 15 mil. Like I said, unless you ream them out a little. Yep. Yeah, I don't know how it would, I mean, there's not going to be a massive amount of pressure on the pipe. But yeah, that's going to be the question. Yep. Yeah, because you only need like, what, maybe ½ inch, if that, length. Yep. Yep. Yes. Yes, that's going to be the issue.
The new project that I ordered. If I get something out, but with the normal 50, it goes in, but it goes, it's really fast.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the last thing I want is 15 side of a case.
Yes. Yeah.
Hard enough. But
Yep.
hard at. Might as well top.
And tighten them, of course. Yeah, but you'll put in so there's not a
It's crazy. It's now saying not strong. Very prices.
Yeah, that's a weird one. That's what was annoying, I think, with the you know, with what they use in the States, where the outside diameter is pretty close to 16 mil, versus what we get in the European market, which is pretty darn almost spot on to the metric. I'm trying to see. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Because it's not like we want to reduce it.
Or like that. Food.
Yep.
I'm going to fight. So that the black says
Read me. Never heard of epoxying fucking copper together. Yep. 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 I'm the same. Yeah. If it gets too warm, maybe? But yeah.
I'm like, right? A lot of parents they have after that. I'm able to stop. Have a lot of hope. Good. So,
I love it with one of these videos, the guy's getting all over the fucking place. We use 16mm fittings, and then he's got like 1/2 inch outside diameter copper pipe, and yet another, you know, another thread further up. He's got, you know, we're using 1/2 inch inside in 16mm or close to 16mm outside. It's like, dude, you need to be consistent on your fucking answers. But yeah, these are just what they're saying is it's 15.7 outside diameter on their tubes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's just stupid. It's like, what are you gonna do with 16mm copper pipe? You know, if you're not, what is it, like a restricted fucking product? Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be a fucking, it shouldn't make a difference. You should still be able to fucking buy it as a private person. Yep. Yeah, I just find it stupid that it's fucking, they're like restricting the sales to only people that are professionals. But yeah, couple of months I might have to buy a length for 12mm and buy the pipe bender. The pipe bender's not too expensive. And just have a play. Yep. Yeah. Oh, I've got acrylic in the wardrobe, but it's not enough to like redo it all. But it is a lot fucking neater. With, yeah, it's a lot cheaper, and it's also you can see the fluid levels more. I mean, there is a way of doing that, and now my head's gone into the dimension of put like a straight fitting, a very short straight fitting, and have a little length of acrylic between the copper. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what the outside diameter is of the 12mm acrylic. I know it's, yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, probably. Yeah. But no, I was thinking that you could have probably done a sleeve over it, over that, but yeah, it's still the same issue. It's like, and then you got to get 12mm inside diameter copper. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, no matter which way you look at it, it's a fucking pain in the ass.
No, I just help. Like slide, well,
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah, sadly. This is one of the biggest contracts, isn't it? I want... Like 12mm fittings. I hate the way they done this. Been a while, chat. It's adapters and connectors. And yeah, I'm a little insane. I already got the top stuff. Just want a fucking female to female adapter. I hate some companies, it's like they don't always stock everything or every brand. So you gotta fucking hunt around. Yeah. It's not the tube. I don't want you. Just want the fittings. Ooh. Oh yeah, they got some nice stuff. And fucking pricey with it. Like 20 quid just for a drain connector. Like, holy crap, I could go over the top.
that they'll be outside the case. So,
Yep. Just want extensions. Oh, sorry about that, chat. Tried to mute the mic, but it didn't work. Quiet. But yeah, I could definitely go over the top with water cooling stuff. But that would be it. Man, trying to get extensions that are like female to female can be a pain in the ass. But no, I was also looking once I change my case and get it up on the desk or a window. There's a nice coloured fluid that I like. It's like gunmetal grey. Oh. At the moment I've got like bright green inside. But I do like the gunmetal with the black. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Oh yeah. Can't go wrong with black fittings. Especially if I went copper, but yeah. It's a slippery darn hole, water cooling is. Money, definitely. Nope. Yeah, at least. How are we, chat? Come on, behave. $12 mil. Like, what the fuck? Like, they're a 13mm hard tube fitting? Yeah, they do like 12mm, 13, 14, and 16. It's like, could they not do a fucking 15? Yep. It's like, come on, you do one of the oddest sizes I've ever seen as a 13mm. And you don't do a standard brass 15mm. But yeah, boy, if they did that, I'd buy them in a fucking heartbeat. But yeah, I've never seen 13mm with tubing anywhere before, so. Maybe. That's the only thing I could think of. Yeah. Yep. I mean, there is probably brass tubing out there, maybe you can get in 13mm. But I don't know how good it's going to be for water cooling, but that's the issue, yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's going to be the issue, chat. Yeah. Yeah, that's what my mate was just saying, Cookie. It's like they don't... bending's an issue. But yeah, it's just weird. It's like in the UK we can get 15mm copper pipe, but you can't get the 15mm fittings for the PC water cooling. That's why we were looking at 16mm copper pipe. But that's like, again, UK, that's 45 British per 3 meters versus like, you know, maybe 12 quid, 15 quid for 15mm. But no, I like the copper look of water cooling. But I would have liked to have a clear insert in some of the tubes so you could see the fluid move through. And I mean, if I did it with acrylic, I could probably use brass overlay. So like have get an inner diameter of, wouldn't be 12mm to say, would it? It would have to be a little bit bigger. But I could get a brass tube to sit over the top. And just have a small cutout section. That way you can see the fluid moving through the pipe. But yeah, it's not cheap. Because I like the look of, I don't know if you've ever played the games, BioShock. They had like the steampunk theme going on with that game. And that's something I would sort of like to do in the computer case. But again, I don't know how viable it would be. Because I do not want leaks. But yeah, that might have to be... that would have to be like brass, I guess, or a copper insert. You're up. Or you're not? No, you're up. But yeah, we always get these funky ideas on Discord and we're like yapping away about them. And then, you know, we find there's a slight flaw. Yep, tortillas. I mean, the other option?
Yeah, that's stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I was starting mine. Just a sandbox playthrough, and it's like, looked at the time and it's like, yep, I need to stop what I'm doing. It's like, switch game. Otherwise, all I'd be streaming for weeks is Anno. Yeah, that's not a problem, but yeah, it's like having to somewhat start a new fan base for that game. Because after that anniversary day, I looked on the next day and there were like 5 people playing it, including myself. And neither one had that many viewers. I think the highest was like 5, and it's like, yep. But yeah, there is probably sleeves.
Huh? You know, instead of an audience with one play the game.
Yeah. Yep, that's the thing, it's just finding, with each game you have to sort of get your player base for that game sometimes. What I want is a player base that wants to watch me and not necessarily the game I'm playing, so that way if I switch game I still get a fair, you know, a fair amount of people still watching. Because one of the guys that I was watching that basically made his mark with Satisfactory, he ended up with like, you know, 800-900 viewers watching him while he was playing Satisfactory. Recently, you know, he's changed the game and he's down to like 200, and it's like, wow. It's like that, you know, it's still good, but yeah. Yep. What do we play? Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you're having to restart your player base, and that can get annoying. I thought the other one already had to play, but he doesn't. He has a tractor unit. But yeah, I'm getting too many ideas in my head when it comes to that water cooling. But yeah, one of the viewers was saying the same. It's like, you know, brass can get expensive, but it's also brittle. So yeah, it's like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's a company that does model hobby brass. And they normally make, they do them as a slip fit. So basically the next size up would fit in, you know, has the inside diameter of the one below.
Yeah.
I think it's like Albion Alloys, if I remember their name.
See?
Come on. Where am I heading? 12:43. But no, it gave me an idea of using like the effect I want. I could use the brass as a sleeve If I can get it, yeah, if I can get the inside diameter to fit over a 12mm brass tube, then yeah. No. No, that's, yeah, I would have to use fittings for that for sure. This, yep. Yep. Yeah. Oh, and the other thing I didn't think of, yep. Yeah, you know the other issue? If I went acrylic inside, how the fuck am I going to undo the pipe? Yeah. This is what we mean, chat, by coming up. Yeah, there is some, there is a company that does some acrylic tubing, but... Yeah. Yeah. It's... Yeah. It's a lot of work, but yeah. It would probably... Yeah. Yep, and then figure out you can't fucking get stuff off because, you know, the sleeve is too tight on. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I somehow think the spray paint effect is more viable. Yep. Yep. It's... I'm an idiot, chat. This is a cultivating contract, and I grabbed the plow. Yep. But yeah, it'd also be easier somewhat to do the effect I want. Because you just mask... You would mask off the area when you, if you spray over. Yep. 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 Yeah. Yep. Yep, it's just stuff. Yeah, see how long ago. Yep. You might be able to get away with it. But yep, that's that out the window. I have great ideas, but sometimes they fall flat because I don't think the next step ahead. Well. 21 days, give or take, so... Depends on their policy, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. No, let's pick up the right tool, chat. It's what I get when I'm so used to doing one thing. You know, I can never see that being complete watertight. 3D printed water pipe.
But how the wall is, it's like fully enclosed. It's
Yeah. It's raining, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's like your inside temps and all that. It's got to be ABS or something, yeah.
all right. Okay.
Yep. Oof, yeah. Yep. 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 No. Yep. Wrong size, but yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's different, yeah. It's a big ass cost. Yep. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, if it's a little over, you can somewhat sand a little bit. But, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, because it's like it flares the end out instead of squaring it out. Yeah, I looked into that just now and it's like flaring the pipe. No. And there's the fault with the GPS, chat.
But I move it into cockpit. But
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't like that. If I can move it, I do not trust it. I don't like being able to wiggle my tube fittings left or right. Wow, that's an old video. For sure. I was going to say, that's an old video for sure. Trying to blend glass pipe fitting for water cooling. It's like, yeah, that's not really viable for the normal average person. Yep. Gonna have to... No. Yeah, it's a shame it's not as easy as we want. But yeah, I mean, for the acrylic, I've got everything apart from the thingamajiggies, like the jigs. Yeah, because there's some weird ass jigs around. There's like the normal 90 degrees, 45 degrees and stuff. You could probably print them in like ABS, but again, I'd be worried about the melting temperature of that. Yep. So I think it spits power to like metal ones. But yeah, it's like you can heat them up and then you can bend them around the jig to get like the 90 degrees or the other angles you want. They also do, don't know who it is, but there's a company that does a spiral bending jig. And it's like, that would be freaking cool, but where would I use that? Yeah. 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 Yep. It's just the space. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Well, this, yeah, it's acrylic tubing, so it's not too bad, but yeah, yeah, you would probably you would have to heat the pipe up in sections. Yep. What would be cool is you could do like the double helix or a loop within a loop. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like you have an outer spiral for one loop, an inner spiral for another loop, and it's like, oh, yeah. But yes, the work. I don't really have the room for a dual loop at my setup. I would love one, but doing an extra little room at the bottom to clear myself. Yep.
Time-wise.
Yeah. Yep. It would have to be, for me, that shit would have to be a new build. It couldn't be in the system I'm using because the downtime. I would need to work on that. Yeah, I would need to work on that system outside. But yeah, that gives me some ideas. Yeah, for sure.
Always, like I said, incorporate software with
Yep.
outside. Not a deal breaker. 12 mil rotate software. Hard. Well, then you're gonna have to make cost. Get 5 of them because the press really hard to get those circles in.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, if you was doing that coil with copper, you would probably be better off with the flex, you know, the coiled copper already. Because it's got the springiness to it. Yeah, you would have to go 12 mil or 10 mil. Yeah, I get way too many ideas. Yes. And it's like, like, what's the limitations? Can it be done? Some of it, yes. Some of it, expensive as fuck. Give me your tools. There we are. But yeah, we get some great ideas, chat. Like I was saying, some of it is doable. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pricey. 500 millimeters, so half a meter. Is brass hard tubing, but it's gold colored. But yeah, like I said, there's no way you're gonna bend that. Not brass. Yeah, exactly. Carbon looks amazing, but the issue is, well, seriously, they're now doing pre-bent tubing. Yeah. Yeah, 6 pieces, 58 euros. Like, holy fuck, I can get how many lengths of tubing to fuck around with that myself? Yep. Yeah, it's like at that point, I'll just, you know, buy extra 4 or 5 lengths and just bend it myself. got the heat gun, so. But yeah, I would love a dual loop system. But just, you know, just add in an extra reservoir to cool the GPU. It seems a little overkill. You know, if I had a like one of my cases, I had one of the Thermaltake big boy double cases, the W100 or something. That was nice because it was water cooling both sides. But the problem with that is it was a single loop system, but dual loop would have been better. Because I could have water cooled one computer on then the other. I didn't go that route. Yeah, I might have to go back to acrylic at some stage myself. But I could spend a fucking fortune on water cooling, chat, for sure. It's like it's one of those hobbies, the same with model building for me, that I could easily dump 600-700 quid in one go on. But it's also then the work you have to put in on top. And it's like, am I gonna get the skill effect out of it?
Simulate radio.
Trying to think, was it Bioshock that had the big vat? I'm not sure. Yeah, I wouldn't. I have way too much idea in my head. And I hate myself for it. Excuse me. I'm sneezing, alright. It's like allergy season to us, chat. I don't want the image, I want the fucking link in numpty. Why the hell did he give me images? But yeah, we get some ideas. From what I'm seeing, it would be cheaper if I was going to spray paint something to buy an extra tube, like the extra insert for the reservoir. Yeah. I like the distro plates, but they're freaking too expensive for water cooling. At least my end of the fucking world they are. Everybody wants you. And I'm looking at like maybe a pump and res combo that fits together. They're not freaking cheapo. Because I use a D5 pump, which is like the same in some of the fisheries. But they don't have a get off my screen. Some of them don't have a fitting at the top. On my system, I have a fill port on my res at the very top. So I've, drilled through the case and put a connector on top so you can fill it up. Well, that's not bad. Maybe give it up. The rail jack. It's a 175mm tank. That's actually not bad. Because you could have, like mine, a fill port at the top. And you could also have it filling from the bottom. So you have one out, one in, I'm guessing. I hate their fucking images on some of these videos. Oh, my eyes. Excuse me. It also lights up. Freaking hiccups. But yeah, I do like some of these reses, like the T-virus reses. Or that helix. They do a red or they do a green. But I like the gunmetal effect. Problem is, I don't know. They light up. And I'm not sure, like, what fluid would go well with the red, for instance. So you could still see it through it. Like translucent. That's a big ass rat. Wow, 305mm red or what? Fuck me, that's big. About 40 euros. No, but Christ almighty, that's a big one. No. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yep. Even AlphaCo has now jumped on. Yep, even AlphaCo has jumped on the Helix reservoirs. I didn't know that. Like, fuck me. They're really jumping on the bandwagon. Yep. 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 Yeah. Yep. I'm out of fucking coffee. Wow.
Sorry, Darren.
Well, that's still not bad. Yep. Yeah, I went down, I think, to 150 or 200 on mine. But yeah, I could have gone taller in this case, to be fair. I just need to I want to get a pump top that I can have like screw to the bottom of the case rather than to the radiator. But the problem is there is no plating on the bottom of this case, so I would have to 3D print the base. Yep. Yeah. Nope. I got PETG that now prints, so yeah. And I could use some rubber washers to take out some of the vibration of the motor. Yep. Yeah, I mean, the pump top I'm looking at is using like metal brackets on the sides. So it won't be direct. Yep. Yeah, that's what I wanted, is I like a pump reg combo, but you can't get it with the Helixes. They're all separate res. And if I'm right, looking at this, is it got a fill port at the top, or is it just at the bottom? Like an in port? Yep. Ideal, yeah. Yeah, because the images on the site I'm looking at is not that great. But that would definitely be something. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, got you. It's hard to see.
Full top bottom.
Possibly. One of the schematics I'm looking at is showing me a G, quarter inch at the top, 2/4 inches at the bottom, and then one on the on the face of it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's like. Yeah, like the tube. Yeah. I don't want to go backwards. Come on, forward. Thank you. Okay, so it's UV inside tube on this one. So you need a UV tube of some form. And then that tube would have to be fucking waterproof. Yep. Yeah, because it's almost like a cold cathode tube, but in water cooling. I didn't want to do that. We get sidetracked when we're talking about water cooling, chat.
What's in the barrel? What's that? Product up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Top also.
Yep.
So in theory, I could always buy another one from Amazon.
Yep. Yeah, from what I'm seeing with the barrel one, from what he was just showing, it's like it's got the light coming up from the bottom instead of the top, and then you've got your 2 ports on the sides apparently.
I have the
Yeah. Oh yes. Need to grab me bottle because I'm out of juice. I don't want to see you freaking fitting the old res. Dude, you space out, yeah. Show me the top. Got one fitting at the top, two at the bottom, one for the cathode. Yep. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, the actual barrel one has the one fitting at the top by the looks of it. Two on the bottom and then two on the face, the bottom face. But the center one on the bottom is just for the tube to go up. So that's interesting. It's like, If that's the case, it's like, which one's your import and output? Like, come on. Yeah. It is looking that way. It's November, 2 more days and we can sell our wheat. He's took it completely apart. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Some linking plugs. Yeah, those are the things I never have a fucking enough of. Like, you're looking for some, and it's either the old plastic ones from the old radiators, but you never have the metal ones. Yeah, it's what I gotta do at some stage, just stock up on them. Yeah. Well, that's gonna be a good question. Come on, we're almost halfway on the money. Yep.
Unless I do my RAM as well, there's gonna
Yep. Yeah.
outside 2, 4, 6.
Yep.
6 of the other 2, so I might have 5.
So I can fill it up from the top.
That's not enough if I want to set the tank. But at that point, I will have the extra tank. Up to that, so
No, probably not.
they also sell a bike too.
Well, yep. Yeah, the only thing I'm noticing with this combo, the way he's got it set up is, for me, I would have rather had at least two hose at the top. Yeah, because mine current one has it has like fucking 4 different fittings, top and bottom. But mine's an EK res at the moment. But yeah, this one you could probably turn it upside down. Because mine would be direct above the reservoir. And then I could feed it in the top as well that way. Like filling it up wise. Yep. But yeah, we think about this stuff, chat, in it's like, yeah, I mean, there's probably a way I could fit a, I don't know, like a T fitting. If I want to fill it up, because mine I fill up outside the case right now. I have a tube coming up to the top of the case and a bulkhead fitting. And then I just fill it up there. I don't have to try to finagle the shit inside. But yeah, it's definitely something worth looking into. Like, I like the case I got, chat, but there's it's just on the floor right now. I need to get it up off the floor, and I can't do that until I replace my printer. Yep. Yeah, that's what I do. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, at the moment I've got my reds going in the top, and you know, same as my failed port, and then it's just the bottom is just purely 8-put.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you you designed it, you could have the, like I said, the tube feeding in the bottom as well. So you could just unscrew the top. But yeah, that's definitely something to think about. And we're already done with the contract, but well, let's get this bit done anyway. And then it's another day to sleep, chat. Come on. Yippee. But yeah, I'm trying to get the cow barn so I can eventually get some bigger equipment to work these fields afterwards. Grab the contract money. It's not much, but it all adds up in this game right now. I wish you stopped saving all the time. That is one game I could not play. Skiddy Skylines. It's it looks way too involved in my head. Need to check the mods for The Last of Us Part 2. Why can I get out here? It's gonna go that way. Yeah, I watched the second episode of The Last of Us yesterday, and it's like, seriously, they killed him off this fucking fast? It's like, boy, I was hoping it would be slower, but nope. It seems it's all... Yeah, it's like, it's all going to be about Ellie's revenge, basically. I mean, that's what the second game is about, so... Christ, within the first 20 minutes of playing the game, he dies. It's like, wow. Nah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. If it was me, to be fair, I would have shot the doctor in the fucking leg. He had a scalpel, for fuck's sake. But yeah, he went like full massacre mode on that hospital. I'm like, wow. Like, holy crap. Oh. But yes, what's the... Well, trying to watch The Last of Us part 2, fuck me. Season 2. That Paul Carr trying to overtake. Every fucking instance he gets. But no, I'm trying to get all my gear upgraded on the game. I've got to publish the standard walkthrough, or, yeah, guide. Play that I did. Working on all, I think. And to be fair, they didn't really make it that hard this time, equipment-wise, you know? Am I in forward? Yeah. But yeah, the other one is... I think it's the 23rd is Andor. We get season 2 of that coming out. That's probably the one that I'll find more interesting, because it'll be hopefully quicker paced than what the fucking first season was. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I can understand. Yep.
What?
Yep. Same. Yeah. Yeah.
Let it go to get that.
Yeah, pretty much. You're a big boy. What are you? I need to go to the toilet. Give me a sec, chat. You're only a 9-meter cultivator. Needed that. Too much coffee. What are you? Well, that's them done. Let's see what contracts we got. We got 400k. It's still November. I need December before I can sell my loot. But yeah, I just find at the moment it's like, for me, there's not a lot of other shows out there that are catching my interest right now. That's plowing. Shit. Yeah. I thought I clicked the fucking seeding. I was like, did I pick the wrong one? Yeah, Super was saying like, you know, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, is it 5 or 6? The last one has been now remastered. Yes, 4. Yep. And they want fucking $50 for it. Yep. Where am I going? Yeah, 6. Yep. Yep. No. I'm the same. It's like, was that? I think that was the one with the Dragonborn, or was that number 5? Yeah, because one of them you start, you have a quest where you go up and you learn how to speak the dragon language. Yeah, there you go, that's the one I was thinking of in. That's like the last one I played, and it's like, yeah, would I go back? Not so much. Yeah. Yeah. For me, I would probably want an Oblivion or, you know, Elder Scrolls that have some extra weapons in it, like muskets maybe? Considering, you know, they're probably on that sort of time frame. Or getting there. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that might, like, bring me back for a while, but yeah. Yep, that's for sure. Why are you... like, skill-whiffed on me? This we're gonna do ourselves. I'm gonna do a row in a minute. Across the pose. But yeah, I don't know, I'm more into my shooter games and like Assassin's Creed games. And Elder Scrolls right now. I would love to be able to silence Ellie's fucking, her rifle. Like, please mod it so I could. That would be freaking insane. Like, suppressed rifle? Ooh, wow, yeah. I know, I could actually play sneaky and not aggressive. And it would be worthwhile to have the sniper scope on it then. I also know Days Gone has got an update, and I don't know if that's on the PC yet, the remastered. If it's only a tenner, I'll probably buy that. I'm hoping they fixed the fucking launch issues for that game. Because the PC version, it is a bitch to get constant launches. Because that is one game I would do a playthrough, and I would like to do a stealth playthrough, well, as stealth as I can playthrough. But we will have to see. But yeah, these telegraph poles are fucking annoying. It's what we call them over here anyway. They're electricity poles, I guess, in the States. That's what they just class them as. Lock on. Come on. Engage. It is Nexus. I want to see what the current list of mods are. But yeah, so far there's no real weapon mods. It's like language. But yeah, it's going to take a while. Running this because I can do the... I'm not fussed about the edge here because I have the road. But there's a lot of stuff I really want. And it's a shame we don't have them all yet, like some of the mods. You know, like Days Gone, we got permanent suppressors. And they're proper suppressors and not the oil can suppressors that he uses. Yeah, I don't mind turning the play. It's not a chisel play like the one you have to rotate the angles. Did it fix?
I just don't want to have I did.
I'm here, remastered. April the 25th, so it's still not out. And it's a DLC, it's not, it includes horde mode, survival mode, permadeath, speed run. We'll receive updates including support, lighting. Yeah, I want the fucking launch issues fixed would be nice. And then that's a game I would definitely do a playthrough on. I keep fucking forgetting I'm in reverse. Forward! Got 2 rows, give or take. And then I gotta do that pull. I normally just do a loop. I just want a permanent skin. Like, I wish I knew how to do this stuff, chat, because I would fucking do it myself. Like, either skin the bottle suppressor. Because I already have almost all the gear. Yeah, I have that on as it is. Permanent fucking melee weapon durability on The Last of Us Part 2. Because come on, how does an iron pipe break when you're hitting heads with it? I forgot. Yes, I forgot. Lower. Go. But yeah, I always have that on, like infinite durability for the melee weapons. But I'm looking for a few other mods for The Last of Us Part 2. It's like it'd be nice if the crossbow. Oh, the crossbow and the arrows don't break, for instance.
a radio.
I know she uses a bottle suppressor, I think, in the TV series. But I mean, come on, there is pipe out there. There is old school flashlights. And not flashlights, but flashlights. You know, where you can, what is it, some washers and some material. And you can pretty much use that as a makeshift suppressor like you would do in real life. Here we go. Pull time. And yeah, I was looking at the other screen, hence why I ran into it. I have a couple of screens. So I tend to look across. I've got 4 screens, like, you know, one either side and one at the top for OBS normally. And then chat on one of my other screens. Discord's on both of the left and right. Tidy that edge up when I'm done. I couldn't give a shit about the normal cheat. It's not stucky. But yeah, I might definitely look at the remastered version of Days Gone when it comes out. That's definitely going to be a game to look into. Come on, ahead. But yeah, killing Joe off so fucking fast. And I hate the way they did it, but hey, what can you do? I do not have access to land. I know that's the message I would love to turn off in this game. What are we at? 50%? Yeah, 54%. We'll see. This might be our last field tonight. We'll see. This is a little bit hard rock or heavy metal. That is for sure. There's a mod. Yeah, that's something to look into at some stage. The copper pipe bending. We'll have to see. Oh, it's just lonely on me. Yeah, this will give us a little bit of chump change. What's this contract worth? 36k. Yeah, I'm trying to work out what I'm going to do after stream. We're almost done. We're over halfway. Surprised the wee boy's not been on tonight.
Activate radio.
Time to do the loop, the loop. But yeah, I really miss like the shooting games. Yep, night. And I'm all alone on Discord. Damn boy. We could trim that without an issue. Star, so bright, the way you are. Wow, yeah. $82. But yeah, I want to see what Elder Scrolls 6 is like. Future. Okay. Star where we are. Shine. But yeah, that T-Virus looks interesting. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Want to know what the fucking weapons are. Yeah, there's a traffic coming my way. I lowered you, didn't I? There we go. Oh, welcome back. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Like, hold on.
Yeah.
Like, it's on. Like, that's a. That's a rag stop. That's more like.
Yeah.
Anybody don't think any?
Nope.
Too much for that, or too so much.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably some telltale signs or something like you was distracted, but there was nothing in the room to distract you or something. Yep. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
He was so proud of us. I
Yeah. Yeah. Those trees are going to be annoying if I bring bigger equipment to this field. Yeah, well. Just looking at the wiki chat while we drive this shit home. Huh, contract finished. Saves me a ton of time. Oh. It's not gonna be a raid out tonight. But it's gonna be a nice quick ending.